passing yards. It's the Colts and the Ravens next on
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the 4th-year man, J.K. Dobbins. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they can't bring him down. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw here. And that will be incomplete as well. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. 7-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll begin by running the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. There he goes, left side. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with the flag. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The end result, 21 yards. They'll set up a throw. They juked him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Shutting defenders at the 15. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy. and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge true pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of want to.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start with the option. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the option right is Jackson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, they run with Gale Sayers. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. They get it to Sayers on the screen. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give, it's Sayers between the tackles. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the...
Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are able to... They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights through him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 41 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, this is Sayers. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying.
Now Jackson on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Try to lay one up deep. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 56 yards.
And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and take.
DC, ready? DC.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's a big forced incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Tucker's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. Amari Cooper, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Green Bay. Check out the Packers at home, Lambeau. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Aaron Jones with 2 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Noah Brown, a touchdown reception. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bellamy. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the option.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
A run at Sayers' right side. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 4 yards out.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Through the middle of the field.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Ravens are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
They go play action here on 1st down.
He's got a full head of steam. Down to the 10.
Touchdown Colts. A big play there. Jackson on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
32-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fighting this. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Justin Matabike in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is caught. Down to the 10. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And when they fake it, maybe they're not looking for a touchdown here, probably just a 1st down. They got a little more than they bargained for.
Exactly right, because that's all you're aiming for. Pick up the 1st down, get your offense back on the field. Instead, the offense doesn't have to worry about it.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yards to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Shifts past him at the 45. And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Baltimore Ravens.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers.
Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jackson.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great effort there with his 1st career NFL touchdown.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Escapes the defender.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now,
there he goes, right side.
How about this? He's to the 10.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 82 yards.
And the Colts add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. They try and bring the pressure, but he still gets off a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
On play action, they'll throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that, because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Now Jackson on first down.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Jackson over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 23.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by Indianapolis.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Able to slither by. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's got White here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, fans usually love